Equal employment opportunity. Dr. Mohammed Abu Yusuf. Email mohammed.yusuf@iub.edu. Ensure employees have some form of representation or voice. More highly skilled and trained workers do not expect to be micromanaged. They expect to use their training and experience to make a contribution to the organization, and they expect the organization to listen to their concerns. Systems for employee input are not only motivational to employees, but they also allow the organization to fully utilize its existing human capabilities by encouraging employees to get involved in work-related issues that impact them. Work systems need to be designed so that employees have sufficient voice to allow them to contribute their perspectives and expertise. Mello, 2006 p. 256. Listening. Equal employment opportunity, EEO. Definition. Equal employment opportunity means eradicating the disadvantages of excluded and subordinated groups in acquiring and retaining jobs. Suck. 2007, p. 77. Fair go for all. Aim. To ensure that anyone regardless of race, color, disability, or age has an equal opportunity based on his or her qualifications. EEQ is limited to discrimination, vilification, harassment. EEO. Policy statements about equal employment opportunity should include, among others, a statement that a commitment to equal employment opportunity does not end at the recruitment stage, but continues throughout the employment relationship and covers all aspects of employment, including training, leave and working conditions. Equal employment opportunity legislation is designed to create an equality of opportunity in the various phases of the employment decision, such as recruiting, hiring, training, transfers, promotions, and terminations. Paul Bursty, 1994 p. 215. Ref. Paul Bursty, Editor, 1994. Equal employment opportunity, labor market discrimination and public policy. EEO. Moral concern for social justice between different groups of employees, women, ethnic minorities, disabled. Diversity management. Recent approach rests on business case. Ensuring that individual differences are recognized and utilized to ensure effective outcome for the organ. EEO. Is it illegal to ask a job candidate about her marital status? Yes/no. You can ask only when you can show either that you do not discriminate, or you can defend the practice as a bona fide occupational qualification, or business necessity. Business necessity, a defense created by courts. Case study. Karim has been a survey assistant for a decade. Karim suspects he is not trained because his supervisor thinks he is too old to learn new skills. Is this a discrimination? Which of these actions should supervisors take to ensure EEQ? Be harder on people who are young, male, physically able or have English as a first language. Provide training and development opportunities that support work progression and flexibility. Use consistent and transparent employment selection processes. Deliberately promote people because they come from a disadvantaged group. Importance of EEO employee. Powerful competitive advantage for serving an increasingly diverse customer base. Better image and employer of choice. To open up opportunities to all groups. No racial inequality in employment. No black disadvantages. Legal position. USA, Title VII of the 1964 Civil Rights Act prohibited discrimination on the basis of sex, national origin, and religion. Title VII bars discrimination by most employers, public or private employers of 15 or more persons. Reduced both direct and indirect forms of discrimination. Refusing to hire women as construction workers, direct. Using employment test that whites pass at a higher rate than African Americans, indirect. EEO legal provisions. French law also prohibits discrimination on the basis of group membership. Anonymous CV in French employers of more than 50 employees to accept a non-CV. The Equal Pay Act of 1963 men and women be paid the same for the same job. Bangladesh Constitution Article 29. 1. There shall be equality of opportunity for all citizens in respect of employment or office in the service of the Republic. 2. No citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth, be ineligible for, or discriminated against in respect of, any employment or office in the service of the Republic. 3. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state from a. Making special provision in favor of any backward section of citizens for the purpose of securing their adequate representation in the service of the Republic. EEO. Despite legal provisions, subtle forms of discrimination persists in the U.S. Research shows when identical resumes, CVs, are sent to employers with African American and white-sounding names, white-sounding names receive 50% more callbacks than African American ones. Bertrand and Mullaitha, 2003. EEO and Our Manager. Our manager help the company avoid employment discrimination. Understand questions you, our, can and cannot ask when interviewing applicants. How EEO affects all our decisions of our managers. Appraisal, compensation, promotions, disciplinary actions. MCQ. Which item below best describes indirect discrimination? A. Prejudging someone without information. B. Having a society where some people are more privileged than others. C. Having rules or practices that make it harder for certain types of people. D. Treating someone unfavorably or excluding because of who they are. HRM role in EEO. While employees might like to think that the hour manager will be employee-focused and advocate for their rights, the changes over the last decade or so have clearly tipped the balance towards a corporatist focus. Evidence from both the USA and the UK indicates that it is unwise for our managers to oppose discriminatory conduct. In the USA, Mello, 2000, reports that they are likely to face some form of retaliation, including termination of their employment. In the UK, Colisso and Colisso, 1996, found that junior personnel managers believed that they would be labeled as troublemakers and suffer negative career effects if they strongly argued for employee rights in the face of different managerial views. Colisso and Colisso, 1996. Bennington, 2006. A recent survey conducted in the United Kingdom has also found that our professionals indicated real difficulty in standing up to more powerful managers in organizations. Lovell, 2002 in Bennington, 2006. Questions. Discuss why EEO is important and how to institutionalize EEO for all. Do you support EEO in Bangladesh? Why or why not? What role can HRM debt play to ensure EEO